bringing you lights, camera, and action. A brand new show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Awaz Entertainment. Hello everyone, good evening. You're watching Lights, Camera, Action on Awaz Entertainment, and I'm your host Kubra. I hope you all are doing great. I know the weather is so good. It's winter time, but snow is not here yet. So today we have a special guest. So this is not the first time for him on this show. He wanted to come again. So let me welcome Mr. Gaurav Shrivastava. How are you, Gaurav?
I'm doing very well, Kubra. And first of all, thanks for inviting again. And thanks also to Awaz Entertainment, your amazing channel. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. And thank you for coming again to my show.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, how are you and how's the weather treating you?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. So many meetups, so many events, so many, visits happening around Ontario. And the weather is amazing. It's drizzling a bit. And I think everybody is in good mood.
Yes.
And yeah, looking forward to welcome the winters.
I know. I hope this Christmas will not have snow.
Let's see how it goes, yeah.
I know the weather is good yet, so.
Of course.
So tell me about yourself and what's going on, like any events, anything coming in the group, what's going on in the group? I heard because your group was DC Elite for Indian group, but
Yes.
now I have actually seen you have changed the name as multicultural. You want to say something about it?
Of course. So as you all know, the group name earlier was DC Elite Indian Community. But over a period of a time, we realized that we're meeting some more, awesome friends from different parts of the world.
Right.
So I said, why to deprive them of that kind of an opportunity, right? So we welcome them all. So then we had to do something with the name because I was getting tons and tons of feedbacks that the Canadian pillars are on multiculturalism. So DC Elite should also, complement that. So Kubra, that was the reason we made it DC Elite Indian and Multicultural Community in Canada.
Okay.
So we made it little big so that to welcome, those vibrant communities from Asia, Africa, South America,
So everybody's
Europe.
welcome.
Yeah, everybody is welcome. And the group vibe is now much more vibrant.
Wow. So any events are coming this December? Like anything you want to share?
Yeah, so there are now two ways of doing the things. Firstly, DC Elite hosts its own events. And secondly, certain events are already there in the market. And we also try to take our group in those events. So I have made two avenues because hosting an event back to back, last year we've done 35 events in 1 year, right? And these were $0 events, 35 of them.
Nice.
Nobody has done those many events. Then other community leaders were saying, or the other event management companies, hey, you have to do so many things from branding till banking for those things. Why not you also bring your troop into our events? So we should go. So like we have a Diwali here, we have Eid here, we have Christmas here, we've got Baisakhi here, Valentine's Day. So some events we do and sometimes we pitch into the others events also. Yeah.
Nice. You have invited me also to go to Ottawa with you.
Yes.
To Parliament. How was it actually? I couldn't make it, but how was it?
Visiting to Parliament is always so amazing. It's capital of Canada and DC Elite. Now I can proudly say on camera that we are their preferred guests. So whenever they call us, we make it a point that we should go there. I'm so proud to share with you, Kubra, that this year, from 10th April till now, we have visited Parliament 3 times. We were invited 3 times. I remember the dates. First was on my dad's birthday, 10th April we were there. Then we were there on Gandhi Jayanti, that was 2nd October. Then we were again there to celebrate Diwali on,
So
I think, 4th November.
Like 3 times?
3 times.
Wow.
Within a span of 8 months, right? And in the first event, we were around 26 people. Then we were a team of 42 people. And then again, we were a group of around, I think, 15 people.
Okay.
So we do all from GTA. We all together go there from Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga. And so amazing to see. Now people have started taking flights to Ottawa. Some people take their friends and
Maybe
they take
they
their
drive.
cars, they drive.
Yeah.
And the connectivity of the train is also amazing. So people take all walks of life and they try to, attend those events in Ottawa.
Nice. Also one question, like you said, it's now open for all. It's a multicultural. So how many people more have joined in that time?
Yeah, of course, that's a great question. I think we were talking about our last interview in the month of May
Okay.
that I recall. At that time, we were close to 600,
Yeah.
and currently we are 1600, right? So
Oh.
this is 1600. So the group is growing organically
Mhm.
in leaps and bounds because anybody who comes to know about DC Elite and what out of box activities we do, they try to, connect. And that is the reason I've got so much support from friends from Ukraine, Venezuela, and Pakistan.
Amazing.
Pakistan, yeah, because so many qawwalis are going around, and we also feel tempted to, attend those qawwalis from Karachi and Lahore. We do
Mhm.
that. There's a big pageant coming up by South American people from Venezuela. So I am there, one of their like South Asian directors for the
Nice.
talent pool. So we are doing that.
Mhm.
And then you also have a very vibrant community out here from Ukraine. So we
Mm.
all meet on different, meetups, on the dance parties or potlucks, and we, have a talent pool and we enjoy.
So for 2025, what are you planning?
2025 would be one of the most amazing years for DC Elite because 2023 and 2024 were basically done with the Indian community, but this
Mhm.
one would be multicultural. So we'll be seeing much more, samba coming in. We'll be seeing those South American festivals or Caribbean festivals, Caribbean
Mm.
coming up, you know, and we'll be seeing so many qawwalis coming up in, and also in sports, very soon at the end of 25 we'll be getting ready for the soccer world cup that's coming up in
Oh,
Canada.
great.
So in soccer, Canada, US and Mexico, they are playing together, they're hosting it together. So 2025 would be the year that we'll be setting up for soccer. So
Mm.
huge amount of energy and passion would be going into sports.
Yeah. So you recently, there was Taylor Swift who came in the town. Did you attend her show?
That's a great question. Taylor Swift is a global icon. I have not attended her event, but the thing is, I've keeping my eyes and
Mm.
my complete focus what she's doing, how the event and how the buzz is happening in the city of Toronto. So yeah, it's been a great time. It's a great time for economy to buzz in Toronto for sure.
Yeah. So do you? I mean, you are a fan of Taylor Swift, or
So there are two, three categories of being a fan. One is called the diehard fans.
yeah.
One is called the fans, and one is that you like her music, right?
Hmm.
So uh, I come from 1990s era of Britney
Okay.
Spears and Madonna. So seeing Taylor Swift's music, some of the songs like "Cruel Summer" and the other
Mm-hmm.
ones, they're so amazing. I am not that kind of a big fan, but yeah, I pick and choose her songs, and some songs are larger than life. She's so amazing singer.
Okay, okay. So tell me something which your group is going to do something for Christmas or New Year's. Any excitement you want to
Yes,
share?
so we'll be soon doing a Christmas party that
Okay.
we are planning now. So I think we'll be choosing some one of the fab restaurants either in Brampton or Mississauga,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we'll be inviting around 40 to 50 friends. We'll do a cake cutting. There would be a small Santa,
Mm-hmm.
and we are planning for a Christmas come a New Year party for sure. And also to add, one of my very close friends, his name is Mr. Ajay Sharma, AJ Media. He's a big name.
Mm-hmm.
He is doing a very big gala event of New Year,
Oh,
and
nice.
DC Elite is one of the supporting teams or the supporting elements in that. So I think we'll be booking some good amount of tables in AJ Media's New Year bash. So it would be on 31st of December,
December.
and I'll be sharing that flyer in different WhatsApp groups and my Facebook groups, and that will be amazing time because he's the talk of a town and he'll be doing something great. And he also hails from India, and he's
Mm-hmm.
also a member of DC Elite Indian and Multicultural Community. Yeah,
So many things coming up with
of course, because December is a month to celebrate, right?
celebration. Yeah, that's true. So tell me anything for January after the New Year's.
So January is again a big thing. I think we'll be starting. I think by that time we'll be having good amount of snow out here.
Mm.
I am Kubra also planning for a bowling alley kind of a game
Oh,
to
nice.
go to take people
Oh,
for
that would be
bowling.
great.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
yeah. So today only I was just writing in the groups that it's been a while that we have not played
I am
certain.
in because
Yeah.
I love
Of
bowling. So,
of course, of course. That kind of a movement I want because there are certain good bowling lines out here
oh
in
yeah,
Mississauga
yeah,
and in Toronto. So I'm focusing on the family event where kids, elderly, and teenage people
they
we
can
can have a
all,
bowling together, right?
yeah,
So bowling is one thing that is coming big time on my mind. Yeah.
great, great. And you were talking about the pageant, so it's coming to in 2025.
Yes, that South American pageant is coming in
Mm.
2025, and uh, The promoters are from Venezuela, and they're really into it. It's not a superficial pageant. They're actually into it, and we have started taking the nominations for the kids, for the teenage, and for the elderly
Oh, the
for
kids
that pageant.
too.
Oh, of course.
That's so
So
sweet.
there are the three categories because you need to empower and inspire people.
Everyone, yeah.
And beauty pageants is one of the things. And you know that in Canada, in today's world, how many beauty pageants are happening? I think in Brampton, Mississauga, Edmonton, Toronto, like now it's an in thing, right?
It's in,
Yeah,
yeah.
Instagram is buzzing with beauty pageants, so
Yeah.
that's an in thing.
So one question, Gaurav, I've had this in my mind. I wanted to ask you, like there are other groups as well in the town with yours. How do you deal with other groups? Is there a kind of politics, or you guys are good with, familiar with each other? Like, how do you deal with it?
Politics is one of the things that goes hand in hand. If you're not doing good, you'll be never in the politics.
Right.
But the way the groups rise, you are seen in most of the places, maybe with the politicians, with the beauty queens, with sports stars, or with social activist people. You would be bought into those discussions. So when that discussion or the grapevine happens, politics also happens. So as you rightly said, there are a number of groups, there are a number of community leaders in Canada. You can't go one-on-one with everybody, but yes, there are certain great community leaders who support me. And you know what? In DC Elite, people are still figuring out what is Gaurav is doing, what is his purpose, how he's doing. I keep my group, such a vibrant group so that people are not able to make opinions. They're still guessing because once they make an opinion, they're going to put you in a bottle and they'll close the lid and they'll, judge you and they'll brand you. So I'm still playing. I'm a great footballer. I'm playing a game of football. I'm trying to dodge them because sometimes I'm taking them to the parliament. Sometimes we are doing Kavalis. Sometimes we're doing Holi. Sometimes we are celebrating Valentine's Day. Sometimes we are going to US for those trips. Sometimes we do pageants with beauty queens. So I keep a holistic approach, right? So being a DC Elite Indian and multicultural community, it means that you bring everything that is and the best of the spirits available in the market, make it a platter and serve it to the society. So that's the whole motto to
we'll
give it back.
We'll continue this after a break. It's really interesting. So
of course,
let's take a short break and we'll continue with this interesting topic right after the break. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chai Social, the best kadak chai in town.
Aromatic, delicious, and
Zabardast, bahut ala chai, ala churro chai. Chai.
it's creamy.
फ्लेवर भी बहुत अच्छा था, कंसिस्टेंसी भी अच्छी थी और थिक वही कड़क चाय थी. Thank you.
She says, and double that.
I come here. My husband comes here every day.
Oh, thank you.
Very refreshing. I love it.
चाय आपकी बहुत जबरदस्त, बिल्कुल घर वाली चाय, कड़क चाय का मजा लेता हूँ, घर वाली चाय.
हमारा सीजन ओपनर था 2024 का for Desi Bikers of Canada. Chai Social sponsor. We want to thank the team of Chai Social. Absolutely great experience, great kadak chai.
Best kadak chai in town.
Absolutely.
Chai Social.
100%.
Thank you
Everybody
so
loved it. We appreciate your support and hopefully we can count on you in the future.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडल ईस्ट नुमा जेवरात की तलाश है तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं. आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिजवे के स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए. अल करम ज्वेलर्स. हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं. शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम जेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे. आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए. अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा. या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009. अल करम ज्वेलर्स. फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी. डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस, जहां आपकी तमाम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस की जरूरियात पूरी होंगी। हमारे पास आपको हर टॉप ब्रांड मौजूद मिलेगा, चाहे वो वर्लपूल हो या एलजी, सैमसंग हो या जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक्स। हम इन सब के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। आइए और हमसे 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ उठाइए। हम आपको तमाम अप्लायंसेस सबसे बेहतर और सस्ते दामों पर फराहम करेंगे, ये हमारी गारंटी है। विजिट आवर वेबसाइट www.dixieelectronics.ca या फिर हमें कॉल कीजिए 905-625-5900. At Dixie Electronics and Appliances, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance, we also ship cars, Taylor transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advance Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers.
HK Movers.
Zoc. Now it's fully renovated. Live catering, barbecue, tandoor, जलेबियाँ और fresh naan. तकरीब आपके घर में हो या घर से बाहर, Zoc is providing full service now, and Zoc has opened a new banquet hall, garden event center. आपका Zoc देखकर लोग कहेंगे क्या Zoc है आपका? Call right now 905-625-7786. Zoc. Zoc वालों के लिए।
कनाडा में बढ़ती हुई महंगाई, जराइम में बेहद इजाफा, घरों की आसमान को छूती कीमतें, स्कूल में छोटे बच्चों की फौहश सेक्स एजुकेशन। ऐसा क्यों? कौन जिम्मेदार? लिबरल पार्टी, कंजर्वेटिव पार्टी या दोनों? इन जैसे मसाइल के हल के लिए 2020 में मारूफ न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट डॉक्टर राणा ने सेंट्रिस्ट पार्टी की बुनियाद रखी। सेंट्रिस्ट पार्टी हम सबकी आवाज है। आप भी सेंट्रिस्ट पार्टी में शामिल होकर हमारा साथ दें। मजीद तफसीलात के लिए centristcanada.ca विजिट करें।
Welcome back to my show, Lights, Camera, Action. And Gaurav is sitting with us. So some interesting topic was going on. So Gaurav, yeah, you can continue.
So as you were talking about the politics between different groups.
Yes.
So I strongly believe in today's world, we are all educated. We have seen COVID. And you must have seen my TikTok videos in which I always say that collaboration above competition.
Right.
So you'll see that a layer of word collaboration comes and it empowers, comes over competition, and it shows that the synergy is more once you collaborate together.
Right.
And that is the reason, the groups, they flourish much more, longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, politics is there, but the thing is how you handle it. Whenever any community leader has something of contrast, we do pick up a phone, we talk. And if somebody is not picking, I have a very wonderful idea to deal with that. And that idea is, we either put a mediocre, a second friend, and they say, hey, are you coming for a cup of tea or coffee? They understand he's coming. Or I can, bring you and I can honor you with a certificate with a member of parliament. Once they know that this guy is doing from the core of a heart and he doesn't have anything, bad intentions or something like that, they understand, they come back. And once you bring that competition to your own events and you make them chief guest, what better than that?
Right.
And I have done this tons and tons of times. Any community leader who feels that DC elite is growing so vast, or what is their goal or mission is, we do invite them and tell them to check the vibe of the group. Because once you see kids playing, people laughing, we do so many pool parties, right?
Yeah.
We do so many karaoke events, we do so many card parties like Teen Patti you call in India. So when the people, they come and sit together, the competition finishes off and the collaboration starts. And then those community leaders, already they come up, they say, okay, now we understand what is the difference between a community leader and what is the difference between an event leader.
Right.
So if you're doing an event, definitely one table of 10 people or two tables of 20 people from DC elite can come together. Because Kubra, we have felt we are all social animals. We want to sit together on the tables. We want to enjoy together that particular event. And once those competitors, they understand the psychology of yours, of enjoying with them, they also, mellow down and they like to collaborate together.
That's great. Tell me, how do you handle stress? Because it's not easy to handle so many people. You're a leader, obviously, a group leader. How do you handle stress? If there is stress, obviously, every person is different.
Of course.
Then you have to handle each and every one, right? So how do you deal with it?
Stress is one thing that is gaining importance, or in a day-to-day life post-COVID a lot. I'm also human, but when somebody tries to brand you back to back, it happens. But music is my best therapy, right? Whenever stressful thing comes up, so my best way of thing is I start listening to music. Like, I'm a big fan of Britney Spears music, Selena Gomez music, but I'm also a person who likes certain music in certain period of a time. Like in today's world, Tate McRae is so famous, and I'm becoming a big fan of Tate McRae, right? Not many people know her, but she's a Calgary-born superstar. They say she's a Britney Spears of Canada. Her song, I Am Okay, I'm Not Okay, it directly relates with how to handle stress. So if you want to make an opinion, I can't stop you. You can make opinion. You can keep on judging me. But at the end of a day, I will again come back. I will deliver my event with my set of people, my close one, my buddies, and I'll go away. So stress management, I think, is the best by listening to music, or to have a walk outside your house with deep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, and always see the bigger picture, right? Because I have seen how DC Elite has evolved. Sitting with 4 friends in Tim Hortons in February 2023, and we've already met Prime Minister of Canada. Right. And in between journey, you all
Congratulations
know.
on that.
Yeah. So that was one of the most amazing thing that's happened to me and to DC Elite, that we were able to, meet and touch the highest authority of Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me, I think nobody has asked you this question, but I want to ask, what are your expectations from your group members?
That's a great question, and that also relates to the purpose.
Because we cannot expect everything from you in return.
Yes.
So you also might have more expectations or less expectations from your group members as well, because you're doing for them, right? You're giving them. So tell me about it.
So expectations are both ways. The people who are inside the group, they also expect. I also expect something from them. So I have different groups. Like one of my groups is core group. These are the pillars or foundations. Those protect me, because once you're a leader, many people will try to reach out to you in different ways. So those are my protectors.
Yeah.
That is my say last shield, which gives me ideas, opinions, and what are the talks of the towns happening. So they are my eyes and ears, the core group. Then comes the all hand groups. All hand group, anybody who's a member of all hand group is my family. So we have 50 people in all hands group. So now these people will give an idea. Hey Gaurav, my house is available for a potluck, let's do this. Or they can say, hey, some good Netflix movies coming, can we sit together and we watch that? Or a big event is coming in Toronto, let's do that. So those are the idea generations people they do with me. And then is the outside public. Outside public is basically critics who will definitely say, hey, you've done more of this religion event, you have not done this kind of a religion event, you've been to this politician more, you've not been to that politician more.
Right?
It is little difficult, but then coming from a marketing and a sales background, I try to keep a balance. So that if, for an example, if I am going to A political party's events, if they've invited us, I'll make sure that we also get an invite from B political party. And when the B political party invites, C political party invites. It's not like India out here that you have 20 or 30 political parties. There are just 3 or 4 people.
Not many.
3 or 4 parties, right? So we try to go everywhere and we try to, give them feedbacks that what is best for the Indian and multicultural community. And they also love us a lot. And I must say that because of all these A, B, and C political parties, Kubra, in 1 year, we were awarded 203 certificates in 1 year from these political parties.
Great.
So we are not part of any political party, but we are part of Canada's welfare, India's welfare, so that, everybody can live happily in a multicultural community.
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much for so much information. Let's go back to another topic.
Yeah.
Recently, there was a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Of course.
Did you hear that? Hear about it?
I was also hearing that, and I've also seen that complete fight. And
you want to say something about it?
Of course, because I can say legends never die, and Iron Mike Tyson will never stop, because 1986 was the time when he started his fights and he started his career. I think I was in my 1986. I was like a third or a fourth class school going boy, and the name has shaken the world. You know, Mike Tyson, because I have seen all his bouts, the way he idolized Muhammad Ali as his idol, even his fight with Jake Paul. Now, this was a little, I can say, a pre-planned or a superficial kind of a fight, because as we know, Mike Tyson, he hates losing. And the way he lands his uppercut and the jabs, we know that he's a winner. But yes, age was not on his side. If you see Mike Tyson of 20s and Mike Tyson of 50s, there is a difference. 3 decades is a big time. A person changes, a body changes, and your mental abilities changes. But still,
I think it's right what happened. Like,
so the thing is, I think this all was done for, you know, raising some funds or to create a big hype over Netflix and in the world, because, you know, even Netflix crashed. I was seeing that particular fight when it was happening, and it was wobbling, like nothing was coming in Brampton.
You think
for
it was
sure.
scripted? Like,
I think so, and I also foresee that there would be a second rematch coming up, and in which they will see that the champion is winning, because you will never see a hero, you know, losing. So he is a hero because all the boxers of the world, they still, you know, they fear him. He's one of the best, right, from US. So I think it will be coming up again, and it was scripted for sure this time.
Yeah, looked like.
Of course.
When I saw the video, I was like, what's going on? And you know, everywhere on the internet, this was going on.
Of course, yes.
This was going on TV, internet. I was like, what? Oh my God, what happened, right?
So the ripple effect of boxing is so much that today's young kids, they will definitely like to see that we want to become boxers, or we want to join karate, or you want to do judo. So this is something like a healthy and a mental sport. And who other than Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali are the brand ambassadors?
Right.
So this is so amazing support. Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much, Gaurav. It was so nice to talk to you again on my show.
Of course.
So you want anything to speak to your audience?
Yes, I can give us a brief message about the audience.
Sure.
So once again, hi from Gaurav. I'm a founder and CEO from DC Elite Indian and Multicultural Community. My message is that let's live in peace and harmony, spread ripple effects, and help each and every community out here, right? We have tons and tons of communities, tons of religions, and we should all stand together for our rights and duties. We should collaborate together and live a life of happiness and joyness. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you, Kubra.
Thank you so much for watching Lights, Camera, Action. I'm your host, Kubra. I'll see you back next week, same day, same time. Until then, good night. Hi, I'm Kubra. I'm bringing you Lights, Camera, and Action. A brand new show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Awaz Entertainment.